It's like, no, you don't want to, you really don't want to. What else we got? It was an awful big shop for
There are many
fuck all
great
going
tales
on.
of lost kings who return to their lands to reign in glory.
I am not lost, nor for that matter, a king. And there's nothing glorious about me.
You are Merrick's son. You are the rightful king of Ferelden.
I am the son of a starstruck maid and an indiscreet man who just happened to be king. Look, I can't be king. Some days I have trouble figuring out which boot goes on which foot.
Complete fools are made leaders of kingdoms all the time, and you're not a complete fool.
What an utter relief.
And don't worry about the boots. Kings don't need to dress themselves.
God, I
That's
think
what
it
advisors
was.
are for, isn't it?
And starstruck
Chamber size.
maids,
Maybe it was
apparently.
6.
Welcome, friends. Welcome to Wade's Emporium. We have the finest armors in Denerim, maybe in all of Ferelden. How may we assist you?
Tell me about Wade. I don't actually know. Tell me about the city.
The city is full to bursting. With people from the country coming, trade is thriving. Especially those that deal in weapons and armor. Master Wade is especially in demand.
Tell me about Wade.
You're obviously not from around here. Wade is possibly the most brilliant armorsmith in all of Ferelden.
That's not true, Heren. The dwarves of Orzammar make the finest armors around. These piles of rust droppings you forced me to make are worthless compared to their work. You never let me have the time, the materials to make something special.
Customers expect their armor in a timely fashion, not years late like the last time.
That happened once, just once, and you never let it drop.
So this might be able to pass work over generations, centuries.
Centuries. You hear that, you young mutt? Centuries! What's an extra year here and there to make something wonderful?
Thank you, dwarf. Your fine point has made my life so
I'm
much
600 from main
richer.
6. Maybe slightly narrower? I think. I guess you have for sale.
Certainly.
What I remember the dude, he was like kind of a skinny, lanky build. Oh, I can sell that one. Yes. What about this one? Longsword? Is it better than what you're using? No. I'm just gonna sell it then. Okay, sell it. Longbow. It's the same. Like, has he got anything? But I don't know what kind what the shoes actually were, because they were a bit on the bigger side from what I remember.
Allow me. I could do that for
Wait,
you.
wait. Are they gonna get pissed at me? Oh no. But yeah, I do think the best socializing experience was maybe they did try to read my palm. He was so drunk. Ooh,
I finished.
low letter. Wait, is this dudes? No, no, no. You had to order something you never thought would be necessary? UK. Oh, air conditioner! Oh, jeez! Yeah, it's fucking horrible over here right now. Even up here, which is, you know, it is cooler than down south. It's not nice in the slightest. Been sitting up at least 22, 23 for a week. Oh, is it drying out? They are a bit too much. The wind, yeah. I know, we're not built for it here. Okay, so a collection of embarrassing personal communications between the spoiled wealthy and their objects of obsession. My darling Reginald, I burn for you, and because of you. Please use the enclosed tincture. For love is to endure. Oh no! What did he give her? Or him? Yeah, it would be her. You're filthy, a beast, such depravity I've never been forced to suffer. How words are so laden when they leave your lips is beyond decent imagining. To one's paramour, when last we embraced, one noticed the redolence of another's company, but one was unmindful. Oh. I was finding a load of love notes. Right, Master Wade.
Harin, the bloody customers are bothering me again. What do I pay you for, anyhow?
What the hell?
Sorry, Wade is a genius. Truly, you will be astonished by his work. But he doesn't deal with customers. If you need anything, please ask me.
Oh, I have a little bit the closer
And
it gets
tell
to
her I
body
don't want
temperature,
her
the less
looking
cooling
over my
effect you get.
shoulders making doe eyes at me either. I'm thinking, blast it all.
Truly sorry, sire.
You dick. Okay, so we've got him there. Rest of the stream is just gonna be me looking around this place. Probably. I like exploring, see what's there. I also don't want to miss anything. Sergeant, oh yeah. We'll look around this building first then.
You here to report another crime? I swear we should just cordon off the entire district. Oh, can I help you, Warden?
Is the market district really that bad?
The lower market isn't deemed important by the captain of the guard, even less with Al Howe in charge. So when I finally get the new men I request, I get the delightful surprise of discovering their Lord Such-and-Such's illegitimate, untrained, moronic
I like
whelps.
the dude was like to look at
But
his
Lords
hand
keep
at the
sending me
point.
more of them. It's decent pay, no expectations, a uniform. So I have a legion of bastards to protect the market from pickpockets, stabbings, and whatnot. And Al Howe's specially
is
picked
not
men are
happy.
the worst of the lot.
Apparently worse.
With the bastards, I just have to worry about dicing the odd bit of drool or yelling at them too loudly and hurting their
Thank
poor
you.
feelings, and then getting chewed out by their noble fathers. But I swear, the Arl's men are more criminal than the miscreants we occasionally arrest. Some of them are the criminals we have to arrest. So if your lifeblood isn't draining in the gutters as we speak, don't bother reporting it.
Actually, do you need any help?
What? You're serious? I mean, yes, I could use help. I've got a pretty popular establishment that's crawling with mercenaries. If I send my boys in, someone might get, maker forbid, hurt. And I'll have to explain to their noble fathers that being a guard is actually dangerous.
What do you mean to do?
The name of the whorehouse is the
Oh,
Pearl.
whorehouse.
Beat down any mercenaries that are out of line and send them a message. I said beat down, not kill. Let me make that really clear. Not on fire or exploded
Are we
or
sure
pick a nose,
that it
whatever type
has
of
to
grisly
be
death you can
beat
dream up.
down
Sorry.
and not
Used to giving
kill?
orders to my boys. Just leave them breathing and I'll be happy.
Sign me up, Sergeant.
Thank you, Warden. Happy hunting.
Wait, there was more conversation.
Go to the Pearl. Remember, don't kill the troublemakers, just knock them unconscious.
Okay. Anything behind here? Oh, are you one of the...
You're the Grey Warden, aren't you?
The hooded
Exactly who I
fellows?
was hoping to meet. I represent a collective of mages interested in going about their lives without the constant scrutiny of the
keep you in.
Chantry.
I'm in one of the old-fashioned ones that were like built. God, I think the date on it is like 18 something. No. Was it 18 something? I can't remember. I actually can't remember. I need to have a look at that again. I thought it was 18 something, but I'm not sure. Yours have done already? Not a lot. I went to Lothering, and then once you got your different kind of options where you could go, I went to... Oh! I done the one of the DLC areas with the keep so you could get the storage. So that took a bit of time. And then I went to Redcliffe, done that area. From there, because they said, hey, Brother Jenny TV's in Denerim, I've gone to Denerim to speak to him to do the Sacred Urn quest. Okay. How can I help you?
Next to me, and in every major settlement, you will find an inconspicuous sack containing requests from mages all over the land who need the assistance of someone skillful and discreet.
Good nuts for insulation. Blessing and a curse because it works both ways. Keeps the heat out. If only warms for a few days, but during prolonged heat waves, and several days after it cools down again, before the building cools off. Yeah. Well, also, like, when I moved in here, it was different windows. It wasn't double glazing either when I moved in. It would be nice for winter, you know. Double glazing and no drafts. The windows in here were a state. It was like someone tried to put draft excluder around it so they didn't close properly. That's why they were getting replaced. It's oh. I hate it just now. Even when the windows open and the door open to try and like create a flow through, it just doesn't in the slightest work. I'll take a look at these requests.
Thank you, my friend. We have agents in every major settlement to reward you for work done on behalf of the collective. Makers smile upon you.
Mages Collective. Okay, despite a loyalist grasp on the Mages political community, many libertarians and equitarians have begun to see eye to eye with respect to the Chantry's role in the Mage's daily life. A growing number of mages, particularly those whose magic never strays from the Maker's mandate, feel that Chantry's constant oversight is a burden upon their creativity and their very will, and one that hinders their ability to do work. These mages, along with a number of hedge wizards who work their arts outside of Chantry's influence, have formed a shadow guild of sorts, a mages collective wherein members can submit requests and have them seen to without judgment. This collective manages to work in relative secrecy, their members discreet and their clients anonymous. As of yet, this collective has seen no sanction from the Templars. There has been no sign that its members are practicing magic of which the Maker would not approve. Still, practicing magic outside of the influence of the Chantry is a dream for some and a dangerous notion for others, and many believe that it is only a matter of time before the veil of secrecy is lifted, and the Mages Collective is brought to swift and brutal justice. Oh, you bought a desk fan? Yeah, just put it on the windowsill to force air in. Oh crap. What do we mean? Blood of warning. While they tend to be careful and judicious in their use of force, Templars do indeed make mistakes. I understand that several relatives of our friends among the collective will soon become targets of the Chantry. While I trust this will not lead to lasting harm for those innocents, I wish to ensure that those targeted are fairly warned and evacuated before the Chantry can send its message. Ask that a noble soul take this bundle of vials attached to his missive, find the 4 homes the Chantry is likely to target in Denerim. Mark the front of each home with the goat's blood from the vials. Those relatives will understand the message and evacuate before the Chantry can threaten them. A gift of silence. The collective isn't only successful at the pleasure of the Templars, but continued devotion to our safety requires certain concessions on our part. In the interest of renewing a relationship with these fine and generous agents in the Maker, we ask that a willing man or woman of character, grace, or good friends with the gift of Lirum procure 10 potions and offer them to the Knight Commander Harith in Redcliffe. You've seen me. The collective is saddened the absence of the great mage, Reynold. Our friend has not been seen in quite some time, and our gatherings are the lesser for the loss of his tales of ribald exploits and the aroma of his delicious twice-baked meat pies. Reynold was last seen travelling in the direction of the Brazilian forest. Oh, how he did so love the outdoors. Anyone who returned with evidence the whereabouts of the beloved mage Reynold will be rewarded. It's the Scrolls of Banastor. In times such as these, one must suspect even his neighbour of the darkest dealings, lest they cast a shadow upon those who labour under the light. I, Jubasto, have heard tell of a cabal of Maleficarum performing rituals in the dark near my sanctum. I certainly wish to see them brought to justice for their dark deeds. I hesitate, however, to accuse them of foul sorcery without a full understanding of the trappings, ritual, and appearance dark magic requires. The writings of the hated Maleficarum Banastor should be suitable. Should a courier be available to procure me copies of the Scrolls of Banastor, I would be appropriately grateful. Cool. Some more stuff for me to do. What's in here? Nothing. It's fine. Basically, you speak to everyone and do everything. Now, they say doors. Oh, hooded courier.
My client appreciates your generosity.
Cool. 1 down, 4 to go. Oh, he just vanished through the door. I feel I might fuck this up. I never know if there are make or break things in these conversations. If there's really such like... Ooh.
Just
Really?
like you wanted.
Fire arrow. Bloody fire arrow. Okay, how are you, Habren?
It's so
nice to be
Oh.
in civilization. You can't buy Orlesian silks anywhere in Southreach.
Dwarven poetry. The undead exhumed, born from shallowest graves, minced? Fucking hell. Yes, minced from the living. Mined from the living. By Paragon Lynch car? Do you like ride the mush and nug? I do not like them, Mr. Clug. Wait, why am I getting green eggs and ham? Would you eat them on a rug? If you eat, you'll get a hug. I would not eat them on a rug. Shit, where am I? From you, I would not want a hug. Then would you drink them from a jug? Come on, come on. Give them a chug. I would not drink them from a jug. I'd rather eat a slimy slug. Would you eat them with a bug? Would you share them with a thug? I would not share them with a thug. I would not eat them with a bug. Not for a hug. Not on a rug. From a jug. I will not chug. Come on now, Mr. Clug. Are you on some kind of drug? Eat them in this hole I dug. Eat them, eat them. Don't just shrug. I've had it, Mr. Clug. Down into that hole you dug. Down with the thug, and the slug, and the bug. Paragonous. Oh no. Never surrender. The warrior's blood may be lukewarm, but vital as ore. There once was a miner of lyrium, whose face looked like a perineum. The dead got him too, not much he could do with a face like that. It was a shooting. No, what is this? Oh, dwarven poetry, you suck! This instrument's bigger than me! I could fit inside your hollow body. No. Oh, that seems really wrong.
I recognize you from Ostagar.
Oh no!
Andraste's blood. You're a Grey Warden. Duncan's apprentice. You killed my friend. And good King Caelan.
If you frown much more, your eyebrows
satisfaction,
are gonna
sir.
fucking be your mustache soon. Satisfaction?
An uncommon traitor deserves no common death. We will meet on the field of honor, and my blade shall see justice done. Meet me in the back alley behind the Nod Noble Tavern. There we will duel.
Lorraine's charges against the wardens are false.
So you would compound slander on top of treason? You dare
Does he
smear
have
Terran
proof?
Morgane's word?
Use your wits, the wardens would never help Darkspawn.
Do not try to worm your way out of it, traitor. In the back
It's an
alley,
Odyssey
we will
Fisherman
duel.
instrument, yeah. Oh, great! Random fights I'm going in for. I was need to mark some doors with blood.
He said that the Darkspawn had... Someone ought to put a stop to this fighting. There's going to be a civil war if this keeps up.
Well, the Queen, and I don't think Arl Eamon has said anything.
It wasn't even at the lantern. Isn't that queer? Anyone can make some sense out of it if it's our image.
I heard from
Oh, Brother Jen TV. Certain side quests will be very challenging. May be rewarded with a powerful artifact for your efforts. Oh, History of Chantry, Chapter 3. Oh, we got. Oh, there's so many quests! Oh shit. Okay, it said that the Battle of Valerian Fields, Mafarath stood and looked out over his armies. He had conquered the southern reaches of the greatest empire the world had ever known and built splintered barbarian lands to a force to be feared. With pride in his heart, he turned to congratulate his men and found that they had turned from him. Mafarath fell to the evil of jealousy. After all he had done, his wife was the one to receive all the glory. He saw his wife's power and influence, and tired of his place as second husband, blown maker. His heart swelled with fury. He had conquered just how his wife wrested from him by a forgotten god and a legion of faith-hungry rabble. Perhaps this war was not worth the trouble. Here history and the chant of light come apart. History tells us that Mafarath looked north into the central Imperium, saw nothing but more war against a rapidly regrouping army, and he despaired. Chant of Light holds that Mafarath chafed with jealousy and the Maker, jealousy of the Maker and jealousy of the glory that Andraste received, although it was he who led the armies. Mafarath travelled to the imperial capital of Minrathous to speak with the Archon Hessarian. There he offered up his wife to the Imperium in return for a truce that would end hostilities once and for all. The Archon, eager to put down the voice of prophet that stirred his own people against him, agreed. Mafarath led Andraste into the ambush, where she was captured by Imperial agents, putting an end to her exalted march. Crowds of loyalists stood in the central square of Minrathous to watch Andraste's execution. By command of the Archon, she was burned at the stake in what the Imperium believed to be the most painful punishment imaginable. According to the Chantry, however, Andraste was instead purified and made whole by the flames, ascending to life at her maker's side. By all accounts, there was only silence, where they expected screams. At the sight of the prophet burning, the crowds were filled with a profound guilt, as if they had participated in the great blasphemy. So moving was the moment that the Archon himself drew his sword and thrust it into the prophet's heart, ending her torment and leaving those assembled to consider the weight of what they had seen. Whereas the execution of Andraste was meant to be a symbol of defeat for the faith in the Maker. In truth, it all but sealed the fate of the worship of the old gods, but paved the way for the spread of the Maker's chant. Waylon.
Yes? What are you doing here?
Only for Brother Genitivi.
Brother Genitivi? Why?
I heard about his search for the Urn of Sacred Ashes.
He was on the trail of the Urn of Sacred Ashes, yes. Whether he found it, the Maker only knows. I haven't seen Brother Genitivi in weeks. He sent no word. It's so unlike him. I'm afraid something has happened. Genitivi's research into the urn may have led him into danger.
Do you think he's in trouble because of the urn?
Perhaps the urn has been lost for a reason. I pray for Genitivi's safety, but hope dwindles with each passing day. I tried to send help, but some knights came from Redcliffe looking for him not long ago. I sent them after Genitivi, and they too have disappeared.
Let's go after them. I need to earn for Arl Aemon.
No, don't ask me where they went. You'll go after them. And what if ill luck should befall you too? This search is a curse on all of us. Some things are not meant to be found. I know that now.
I'm willing to risk it. Tell me where he went.
So be it. All he said before he left was that he would be staying at an inn near Lake Calenhard, investigating something in that area.
What exactly was he investigating?
I don't know. All I discovered from going through his research was that he was staying at the inn.
I had to end him immediately.
Good luck. May you find the answers you seek.